Hello, everyone. My name is Stephanie Pedrojita, and thank you for joining me in my presentation for the importance of family conferences. Today, I will share how I prepare and conduct a family conference in my multicultural second grade class, where students speak four different languages at home. Most families are recent immigrants, and my goal is to always build trust, respect, and collaboration between school and home. In our classroom this year, we're lucky to have a beautiful blend of languages: Spanish, Italian, Haitian Creole, and German. Most of our families have immigrated within the last 2 years, bringing them with rich stories, traditions, and incredible strengths. The diversity just isn't something that I want to acknowledge, it's something that I embrace. That's why language access and cultural understanding are absolutely essential during my conference. When we prioritize two-way communications, we're not just sharing information, we're building trust, respect, and meaningful collaborations. Family conferences should reflect the lived experiences of our students and families, because when families feel seen, heard, and valued, children flourish. Strong partnerships with families really do support strong learners in our classroom and our goal every day. When planning conferences with multicultural families, I plan to focus on six key considerations. First, language accessibility. I make sure to schedule certified translators who speak the family's home language and can interpret educational terms clearly. Next, a high quality partnership. I treat conferences as a space for a two-way dialogue, not just a teacher-led reporting. Families are experts on their children, and their insights are very crucial. Also, follow professional ethical standards like the NAEYC Code of Conduct and honor each family's cultural norms. So, this means being mindful on how different families may perceive the role of education and how they're used to interacting with schools. Creating a warm and welcoming environment is also key. I want families to feel comfortable, valued, and safe to express themselves. During conferences, I actively invite parents to create a lot of input, explaining assignments in plain language and showing how their insights contribute to our goals for their children. I finally practice open minded listening. Sometimes family brings perspectives that are different than mine, and it's my job to listen with empathy and learn from those experiences. Here we have family A, the Perlaza and Gentili family, which speak Spanish and Italian. So let me walk you through a tailored approach that I would use for the Perlaza and Gentili family. So they moved to Miami-Dade from Colombia and Italy about 18 months ago, and they both speak Spanish and Italian at home. So these migrant parents are the parents of Mia, and she is a bright and creative student. She excels in science and art, but is very quiet during English language discussions. So, to prepare, I arranged a translator to be fluent in Italian, since her mother was going to be joining us and she was fluent in Italian. I speak Spanish, but that language was not going to be of service to me during this conference. So I also gathered samples from Mia's art projects and science journal. And during the conference, I would greet the family warmly in either Spanish or um, Italian or English as best as I can, become at least familiar and being able to welcome them, and go ahead and build rapport from there to as best as I can. I'd begin with a genuine praise. I'll go ahead and show some of Mia's illustrations during her science curiosity. It seems that she has a great interest in that and is truly remarkable in that area. And then I would invite Mia to present a few pieces from her portfolio. So having her join us at this interview, just showcasing her ability to participate. This is not only to boost her confidence, but it also gives her parents a chance to see her inside of the school setting and her growth. I would explain Mia's assessments, especially her progress in reading and English oral language. And then I would ask specific questions corresponding to being culturally responsive, such as how Mia expresses her creativities at home. And also, another question would be, do you have any strategies that can help her speak more freely in the classroom setting? Together, we would make a plan for using tools that fit Mia's family's lifestyle. Also, reading bilingual books at home would be something that would be absolutely encouraged, and scheduling 5-minute family discussions to encourage Mia to express herself in both languages would be my approach to Family A. Our Family B is the Jean Louis Hoffman family, which speaks Haitian Creole and German. So this family arrived 18 months ago from Germany and speaks Haitian and Creole in their home. Their son, Oliver, is in my class, and he's observed as an enthusiastic and social child who has picked up English quite quickly. However, sometimes he has trouble staying focused and completing tasks in class. So to support him, I scheduled a meeting. And during this meeting, I was sure to have a Creole German translator and offered flexible timings for the parents to be able to accommodate their demanding work schedules. I also prepared a concise visual summary highlighting Oliver's strengths, like his ability to make friends and include progress photos and routines from the classroom. During this meeting, I'd start with a warm welcome and acknowledge its strength it takes to move to a new country. I'd celebrate Oliver's progress and explain our goals using visuals and accessible language. I'd ask the family about Oliver's routine at home and ask questions like what activities does Oliver enjoy after school and when he is most focused or more calm. This helps me tailor a classroom strategy that aligns with work at home. We'd work together and set just one or two meaningful, achievable goals, like using short after dinner games or a visual for a daily schedule. This would be my approach to tailor a conference for Family B. Before closing this presentation, I'd like to highlight two student-centered approaches that would also help the conference be more meaningful. Providing a three-way conference which allows the student, the parent, and the teacher to all come together and share insights, celebrates progress, and plans to help take the team to another step. And also a student-led conference that helps the student takes the lead. So this is going to include them sharing their learning or also the student reflecting on their own growth and also setting personal goals. So these different types of formats that can be included in conferences can empower students, helping them build confidence and ownership of their progress and take pride in how they are performing at school. They can also help families feel more connected to their child's journey and reinforcing the belief that every child's growth has a story and that story really truly matters. Thank you so much for joining me in this presentation. I would like to say that it is truly meaningful to create family conferences that are truly inclusive in a multicultural classroom like the ones that hypothetically I was presented with. Every conversation with the parent is an opportunity to build trust, honor their culture, and support their child's growth together. So, whether I'm working with families from Colombia, Italy, Haiti, Germany, the key is to always be the same. So, listen with heart, communicate with care, and make space for every voice. Thank you so much for being part of this journey with me, and I'm excited to keep building strong partnerships in the future during my practice because every child has the ability to shine. Thank you.